Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today, in this video session, we are going to see the climax of the story, The Last Leaf. The Last Leaf is a sensitive and touching story written by O. Henry. And O. Henry's stories are always ended with different endings. It means at the end, you'll be definitely shocked in each and every story of O. Henry. So here we are going to see the climax of the story, The Last Leaf. So without wasting the time, let's see the climax of the story, The Last Leaf. अगर अभी तक आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, please to subscribe our channel for new and innovative learning of English language. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Please to subscribe. So let's see the climax of the story, The Last Leaf. So till now we have discussed that how exactly Sue and Bahram they talked with each other regarding the fancy of Johnsy, and Bahram said that this is an idiotic kind of the thing and he never heard this kind of a thing before, and he said that of course this is not good for her, and he said that this place is not good for Miss Johnsy. So he is very sure that in this atmosphere, in this particular colony, there were so many chances that she will die because of the negative feelings. Because in this particular colony, all these struggling artists, they were lived and they were tried their level best to survive. And in this condition, now to survive for Johnsy is one of the impossible tasks. So let's see. He said that this place is not good for Johnsy. Someday I will paint a masterpiece and we shall all go away. Yes, said Bahram. So Bahram is now saying something which is beyond imagination. He said that this place is not suitable for Johnsy. And he said that when she will complete his masterpiece, that time they will all go from this particular place, because this place is not good for them. Johnsy was sleeping when the two went upstairs, because now Sue would like to complete her drawing. She would like to complete her painting of an old man. So they went upstairs and Sue showed Bahram the ivy vine that Johnsy saw through the window. So now she shown the situation to the Bahram that how Johnsy is all the time persistently looking outside the window, and of course she's just watching or she's counting the leaves of that particular tree. So now Bahram seen this particular scene and he's astonished, and they looked at each other for a moment without speaking and then began their work. So of course there are no words to speak, because now the condition of Johnsy is very critical. At any moment she will die. So now they were not actually talked with each other and they started their work. Sue started to paint the picture of an old man. So outside a cold rain was falling continuously. So the atmosphere is become worse, and of course now cold rain was started and the atmosphere is now chilled. So in this chilled season mingled with snow, Sue closed the window. So mingled with snow means what? That with this rain, now there is a mixture or mixed, the snow is there. So of course now this season is very bad, or bad weather is going on. So Sue closed the window to save them, and of course to save from the cold chill. Okay, so what did Bahram promise to do someday? So Bahram, we have one question into the side of margin, that what did exactly Bahram promise to do someday. So someday when he will complete the masterpiece of his own, that time they will all go from this particular place, because this place is not good for anyone, and he said that they will leave this particular place after when he will complete his masterpiece. So this promise he had done or make with the Sue. So let's see that now season is at peak. It means now winter season is at its peak, and due to that all the atmosphere is going to bad. So next morning when Sue woke up, she found that Johnsy was staring at the closed window again with dull wide open eyes. So whole night maybe she didn't sleep, and of course she's with the wide open eyes, she's just staring at the closed window because she would like to now see from outside the window that whether the last leaf was fallen down or not. So due to that, remember, she's just staring at the closed window and she asked to the Sue that open the window, I want to see. She ordered. Now she ordered to Sue that now just open the door, I would like to see whether the last leaf was fallen down or not. So Sue obeyed because there is no any alternative, there is no any other option is there. So Sue obeyed the Johnsy, and but lo, even after the rain and the fierce wind that blew throughout the night, their eight stood against the brick wall one ivy leaf. But this is like a miracle, because in this pious season, though there is a wind which is so cold and which is blown in this way, rapid way, but still against that brick, one ivy leaf was still survived. It was the last one on the vine, still dark green near its stem, but with its edges tinted with yellow. Tinted means that this particular shade of that particular leaf is become yellow, yellowish color is there, and of course the stem of this particular leaf is still green. It hung bravely from a branch some 20 feet above the ground. So of course this is like a miracle. Miracle was happened in this pious season, in this pious wind, still that particular leaf was survived, and he fights against all the odds. And here it's clearly seen from the window that this particular leaf is still clinging to that particular tree, clinging to the wall, and still its stem was green, though its edges were tinted with yellowish color, but still it hung bravely from a branch, and now it's above the 20 feet from the ground. 20 फुट ऊंचाई पर ये जो लीफ है, जो सिर्फ अकेला एक ही लीफ उस पेड़ पे है, वो अभी भी सर्वाइव कर चुका है, यानी अभी भी वो नीचे नहीं गिरा है. Still that particular leaf is fighting against all the odds. So here we have another question in the margin side, that what happened that night and what did the two friends see when the window was opened. So when in the morning when Sue woke up, that time Johnsy was still staring at the window because she would like to see that whether the last leaf of that particular tree was fallen down or not. Now she ordered to Sue that open the window. After opening the window, what they had exactly seen, you all know it very well, because just we had discussed that still that particular last leaf is clinging to the tree, clinging to the brick, and this leaf is green near its stem and its edges were tinted with yellowish color, and now this particular leaf was fought bravely, and against all the odds this particular leaf was survived, and now this particular leaf is about 20 feet high. It means, remember, the height of the leaf was now 20 feet. जमीन से 20 फीट ऊंचाई पे ये जो लास्ट लीफ है वो अभी भी उस पेड़ पे क्या है, चिपका हुआ है, अभी तक वो नीचे नहीं गिरा है. सो दिस इज द मिरेकल काइंड ऑफ द थिंग व्हिच both the friends they had seen this particular miracle. So now what happened next, let's see. Then now it is the last one, said Johnsy. What she said, because she knows it very well that this is the last piece of or last one of the leaf, and I thought it would surely fall during the night. I heard the wind, it will fall today and I shall die at the same time. So this is the negative feeling she has in her mind, and she knows it very well that she all the night she was woke up all the night she was not sleep, and she had not actually getting the sleep due to the fierce wind, and she heard the noise of the wind, and she knows it very well that in the morning this particular leaf will surely be falling down, and after that she will die too. But this thing was not happened. Johnsy was preparing herself for the last journey that one marks alone. It means when someone is alone, जब कोई अकेला होता है और वो अपने मौत की राह देखता है, तो उस वक्त जिस तरह से जो महसूस होता है उस तरह से जॉन्सी को भी या जॉन्सी के माइंड में वही फीलिंग है, वही फीलिंग उसके माइंड में आ रही है कि किस तरह से अब ये जो लास्ट वाला जो लीफ है वो नीचे गिरेगा और उसी के साथ में मैं भी इस दुनिया से चली जाऊंगी. द फीलिंग वॉज वेरी स्ट्रांग विद इन हर. This feeling was very strong because in the morning when she found that this particular small leaf is still survived, still that leaf is fighting with the odds, that is certainly there will be a difference. And of course, now what kind of a thinking she has in her mind, let's see. The ties of Sue's friendship and other things on earth became loose one by one, because in the night she totally ready and she's totally convinced herself that in the morning she will definitely die, and she thought like that Sue's friendship wo bhi chhoot jayegi, other things on earth, all the things were now that is no important, that these things are not worthy for her, because she is now going forever from this particular place. So she became loose the ties one by one. The day wore away, but even though the twilight, they could see the lone ivy leaf clinging to its stem against the wall. It means now remember twilight is there. Whole day this particular ivy leaf is now survived and to its stem against the wall. At night again the wind raged and the rain poured. Once again remember the night was fallen down, and now remember once again the wind raged. यानी फिर से एक बार जो मौसम है वो खराब हो गया, और इसके बाद में इस मौसम में उसे अभी फिर से एक बार हवा के जो झोंके हैं वो जोर जोर से उसकी जो आवाज है उसके कानों तक आने लगी, जॉन्सी के कानों तक आने लगी. एंड रेन पावर्ड विथ ए स्नो, यानी बहुत स्नो भी गिरने लगी. सो नेक्स्ट डे व्हेन इट वाज लाइट इनफ, जॉन्सी आस्क्ड सू टू ओपन द विंडो. Next day, once again she requested the Sue that open the window, because still now she would like to see that whether that particular leaf was fallen down or not. So the ivy leaf was still there. So this is also a miracle, क्योंकि अभी भी वो जो पत्ता है उस पेड़ से इस तरह से चिपका था कि मानो कि वो जीने की हर तरह से कोशिश कर रहा था. So now here tinted, already we have discussed that tinted means slightly colored, already we have discussed. And we have another question in the margin section, that what did Johnsy declare when she saw the last ivy leaf? Now we are going to see that what exactly she will declare when she saw that last leaf of the tree is trying his level best to survive against all the odds. So let's see. Twilight means soon after sunset, but before it's dark. That is twilight. Okay. And now we are going to see that what kind of the changes were there in the mind or in the behavior of the Johnsy. Johnsy lay for a long time looking at it. वो बहुत देर तक उस पत्ते को देखती रही, अपने विंडो से उस पत्ते को देखती रही. Then she called Sue. उसने कहा, उसने सू को पुकारा. उसने कहा, Sue dear, she said, I have been a bad girl. Something has made a last leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. It is a sin to want to die. So she said that after seeing the last leaf, which is still trying its level best to survive, her condition is automatically improved, and now she has the hope in her mind. See, she told to Sue that, Sue dear, that whatever the thinking she has in her mind, that is totally negative feeling she has. And she said that I have been a bad girl because with this particular last leaf I understood that it's a sin. यानी आत्महत्या करना या फिर खुद की जो फाइट है वो रोकना, किसी भी हालत में अपनी फाइट हमें कभी भी रोकनी नहीं चाहिए. Because we are coming on this particular earth to fight against all the odds. So the same feeling she has in her mind now, and Now she told the Sue that it is a sin to want to die. So of course now her condition is now totally changed, and she said to Sue that after that she was ready to take the broth and milk that Sue brought her. It means now she's going to fight against the situation, because इस लीप ने उसे सिखा दिया कि जीने की जो कोशिश है वो हमें लास्ट पल तक करनी चाहिए, बिकॉज क्योंकि हमें जो लाइफ मिली है वो सर्वाइव, यानी अगेंस्ट ऑल द ऑड्स वी हैव टू फाइट, एंड फॉर दैट पर्पज वी गॉट दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइफ. सो आफ्टर दैट शी वॉज रेडी टू टेक द ब्रॉथ, यानी वो सूप लेने के लिए रेडी हो गई, और उसने थोड़ा सा मिल्क भी पिया, थोड़ा सा दूध भी पिया, एंड नाउ शी इज रेडी टू सर्वाइव. सो शी वॉन्टेड टू सीट अप इन बेड, यानी अभी उस बेड पे वो थोड़ा सा क्या करना चाहती है, बैठना भी चाहती है. सो समडे आई होप टू पेंट द बे ऑफ नेपल्स. So this is one of the change which was happened in the character of the John C. now. So here we have the question in the margin section that what change came over John C. the next day. Why? When next day she found that this particular small leaf, he tried his level best to survive against all the odds. So her mind is also changed, and she said that these all things were idiotic. It means all the negative feelings she has in her mind, and she accepted her fault, and she said that it is a sin to want to die. It means now she is ready to fight against all the odds, and now she took the broth and milk from the hands of the Sue, and now she wanted to sit up in her bed now. And of course she has the feeling, she's just planning the future, that someday she will paint the picture of Bay of Naples. So she would like to go to that particular place, and she would like to paint the Bay of Naples. So this is the clear indication that now she is going to be healthy, she is going to be cured. Why? Because she has the positive feeling now, and she is ready to fight against all the odds. So we are going to see कि वो बच पाती है या नहीं. So in the last part we are going to see the climax. Now let's see what exactly happened. So Mr. Behrman downstairs was now ill with pneumonia. So now remember, this is the actual climax of the O. Henry story. So listen it carefully, that Mr. Behrman was downstairs, who is living at downstairs, was now ill with pneumonia. उसको भी निमोनिया हो गया, बहरम को भी निमोनिया हो गया. कैसे हो गया? Let's see. The sweeper had found him lying helpless in his room in very wet clothes and shoes. It means one day the sweeper, वहाँ पे साफ सफाई करने वाला जो इंसान है, उसको बहरम अपने रूम में दिखाई दिया, who is lying helpless, यानी उसकी मदद करने के लिए कोई भी नहीं था. And the person or the बहरम was in his room in very wet clothes and shoes. यानी उसके कपड़े जो थे वो बहुत गीले हो चुके थे, और उसके जो शूज थे वो भी गीले थे. नाउ एग्जैक्टली व्हाट हैपेंड, इट मींस किस तरह से उसके कपड़े गीले हो गए, किस तरह से उसके शूज गीले हो गए, बिकॉज इन दिस पर्टिकुलर फायरसी सीजन और फायरसी एटमॉस्फेयर, व्हाई ही वेंट आउटसाइड. सो द बिग क्वेश्चन we have in our mind. So let's see what was the answer. That he also found some scattered brushes and the palette with green and yellow colors mixed on it. So beside him he found that brushes were there, यानी उसके पास में ही कुछ ब्रश गिरे हुए थे, और पैलेट था जिसमें ग्रीन और येलो कलर मिक्सअप किए गए थे. एंड 2 days later Mr. Behrman died in hospital. 2 दिनों के बाद में unfortunately Mr. Behrman was died in the hospital. Do you know why he was died? Because he gave his life to save the life of the John C. Because the last Ivy leaf was still there on the wall. And who painted that particular Ivy leaf? Who painted it? That Bairam was painted that particular masterpiece. ये उसका लास्ट मास्टरपीस था जो उसने अपनी लाइफ दे के बनाया था. And it never fluttered or moved when the wind blew. It means whenever wind was there, that time that particular leaf was not fluttered. Irregular shaking movement. जब भी हवा का झोंका आता है तो पत्ते क्या होते हैं, क्या हो जाते हैं? They were fluttered. and of course this particular leaf was not fluttered. It means the last leaf of that particular tree was fallen down that particular night. But still remember that Bahram knows it very well that if that particular leaf was fallen down, definitely Jhansi will be died. And to save her life, he went there in this season, in this wet season, in this snowy season, and due to that 20 feet above, he managed to paint that particular last leaf on the tree. And due to that, remember, Jhansi's life was saved. And he had painted it there that night when the last leaf had fallen. ये उसका लास्ट वाला मास्टरपीस था जो उसने अपनी लाइफ दे के बनाया था. Bahram was a very compassionate and a good-hearted person. He's a kind-hearted person, and due to his kindness, he gave his life and he saved the life of the Jhansi by giving his own life. He pays for it. It means he pays for his help. He provides the help to Jhansi but in different way. लास्ट में वो अपना मास्टरपीस बना के गया, लेकिन उसने एक इंसान की जान भी बचाई. So this person is one of the good-hearted person who had saved the Jhansi's life. In what way? He had painted that particular last leaf on the tree by climbing on it 20 feet above in this snowy season, in this rain, and due to that he was totally ill due to pneumonia. But still he's living alone, and due to that nobody is there to save him, and at last after 2 days he was died of pneumonia. So of course this is such kind of the climax which totally astonished us. And of course in the stories of O. Henry you will get such kind of the climax. So here we had discussed about the story The Last Leaf, which is so popular, which is so famous, and still now so many versions are available of this particular story. So I hope now you have understood this particular story, and I hope you have understood the character of Bahman as well. So we need to be like Bahman. If somebody is in critical condition, so that time we need to provide the help to him or her at any cost. And that time don't be selfish. So with this particular concluding line, we are going to stop here. Thank you everyone for watching my videos. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you everyone.